we're back, and finally we're getting around to the 2008 Mustang GT that I purchased for, I think it was right at $4,000. Now, I've had this car for quite a while. I just haven't had the time to actually bring it to the channel. So here it is. Here's your first look. If you didn't see it in my Copart walk-around video, well, now's your time to see this car. This is an interesting one because it was listed as hail damage. And there is hail damage, but there's very little of it. It's relatively decent. It's got some clear coat peeling on this rear louver here that's held in by wood screws. Yeah, I don't know about that, but but I'll show you. The window tint is bad. It's got these, I don't know, some people love these taillights. Personally, I don't care for them. I like the original look better. It's got these really, really hideous wheels, Krager SS's, that's what the center cap says. They're 255 35 20s. The wheels are in really bad shape, and the tires are even worse. Now, as far as hail dings go, there's one right here, here and here. So there's 3. And there's only a couple more that I can remember. There's one right here. So there's 4. That's a pretty good size one. There won't be any on the hood because it's fiberglass. There's 1. So there's 5. And that's it. 5. It's got 5 hail dings. And supposedly it was sent to the salvage auction because it has 5 hail dings. Well, there's a little more to this car than meets the eye. There's way more than 4 or 5 hail dings to this car, and I'm going to tell you about that here in just a second. Let me go get the key, and we'll take a look inside. So I couldn't remember which key it was. I just don't have the time to deal with all of the cars that I've got, and I'm still buying more. It wasn't that one. That's probably to the F-150. They all have the same keys. So in the walk-around video, the one thing that really stood out to me about this car was, well, number one, it's got the red interior. This is my favorite interior on these cars. I love the red. And I'm wondering if maybe Brian at the Auto Spa, maybe he's got a secret to bringing some of this back to life. You know, it doesn't have to look perfect, but I'd like it to look a whole lot better than it currently does. Let me see if I can get you guys into the back. That'd be nice if I knew where the stupid switch is. I don't know. Maybe we can just do it like this. I will pull these back. The back seats actually look really good. Boy, this car. So, the issue with this car, the main one that I had, was it smelled like mold and mildew. And I mean exceptionally bad. It was so bad. So I know the interior got wet. It was not listed as a flood car, okay? There was no listing of this being a flood car. It's just hail damage. But here's another thing that I noticed pretty quickly. All this debris down here, yeah, all of that, those leaves, all of this nastiness under here, this tells me that this car has been sitting for years. Yeah, it's been sitting for years. Looking under here, what do we have? A spare? Nope. We have a jack, a rear view mirror, an air pump, and a bag. And that's it. Thankfully, it's not full of water. So, like I said, the first thing I noticed about this car was it smelled just awful, and it looked like it had been sitting for a really, really long time. So I don't know what the backstory is with the car. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know how it ended up being parked. And I guess at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Here it is today, and the main question is going to be, for 4,000 bucks, does it run and drive? Well, let's find out. I'm going to be honest with you. I checked the car out ahead of time. Come on. I knew it was going to be weeks before I could bring this car to the channel. You would not be able to resist checking out a Mustang GT. You'd have to try it out. So I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that I didn't. I did. Check it out. No jump start. Listen to this. Oh my God. Yes, it runs. And here's another good thing. You may have noticed there's this little thing in the windshield here. No entry. Ozone sanitation in progress. Well, that's because I ozoned the living crap out of this car. I could not get near the car, let alone get inside of it. I just couldn't do it. It smelled so bad it made me want to Ralph every time I got near it. So I went ahead and ozoned the car, and guess what? I can get in the car now and it doesn't smell like it doesn't smell like mold and mildew anymore. It smells good. It's got that ozone smell to it. Here's the engine, 4.6 liter. It runs like a top, man. It does. Runs like a top. Sounds great. So, does it drive? Well, I guess we're going to have to figure that out. Does the air conditioning work? What is all this duct tape and sandpaper? I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. But there you go. Yes, it runs, and it runs really, really well. Now, this hood, for safety, should really have hood pins. When you're dealing with fiberglass, carbon fiber, you should always have hood pins. So that's something we may need to focus on here in the future. Listen to that. I mean, you tell me, would you buy a running and driving Mustang GT for $4,000? All day. For me, that's the answer for me, is all day. Power seat? Yep, works. Makes some noise, but does work. And air conditioning? Let's try that out. Max AC. The AC smelled horrible before too. Let's see what it smells like today. Let's get this on the floor and out of the seat. Those seats, if they come back, could look really nice. 145,000 miles on the odometer. Gauges look good. It's got a full tank of gas. How about that? Check engine light is on. That's something we'll have to figure out at another time. Radio, it's got the Shaker 500. Yeah, radio works. Important window. Yep, it works. Oh, it's not express up. Less important window also works. How about that air conditioning? Let's kick it up a notch here. Ice cold air. Yes. And the best part is, it doesn't stink. It smelled so bad before. This was really hard to deal with. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, I guess the question now is, does it run and drive? Well, why don't we find out real quick, shall we? Let's get her out on the road and see how she does. It's got a strange feel to the suspension. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what is going on with that, but ooh, there's some noise. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yes, it drives. The steering wheel is shaking like crazy. I mean, that is really bad. In fact, the whole car is shaking like crazy. It's not good. I can't tell what is going on, but something in the back feels off. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to get it on the lift for sure to find out, but something in the back doesn't feel right. Shifts great, gets up to speed great, but good Lord, that suspension, man. Tires, wheels, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but it ain't right. That much I can tell you. So here's the deal. First and foremost, like, I knew that these wheels and tires were shot. Without a doubt, the wheels and tires are just in really bad shape. The rest of the car, though, it sounds really, really good. So there is definitely something back here, and I don't know, maybe the wheels aren't bolted on all the way. It's super hard to tell. It could also just have some bad shocks, you know. I'm gonna try to get you guys under here. Maybe you can see something that I can't. Looks like factory shocks. Could it have bent trailing arms maybe? I don't know. No, I don't think it's got bent trailing arms. Everything under here actually looks really good from what I can see. So it could just be some really, really bad tires. I'd love to find a date code on these because something tells me these are super old, and that's not a good date code. Oh boy, I've got grass. Lovely. Let's take a look over here and see if this one has a date code on it. This one is a DOT. Nope, that's not a good date code either. Well, I'm about 90% certain that a lot of my problem is going to be in these tires and these wheels. So I'm looking forward to getting rid of those and putting something else on. I mean, they're cracked at the bead and everything. Oh, these tires are 22 of 2012. 22 of 2012. These tires are 11 years old. They're actually a little older than 11 years old. Yeah, I'm going to say we probably have a lot of problems with the tires and wheels in this car. But that's okay, because I had a feeling that's what it was, and I went ahead and got a little something for it. Pay no attention to that beautiful Impala sitting on the trailer that just got back from the Auto Spa LLC. That car is phenomenal. I love it. And also, while we're at it, while we're not paying attention to things, do not pay attention to these giant, what are these? These are about 34 inches tall tires. Yeah, don't, oh my, wow. Okay, those are a little heavier than I thought. Anyway, do not pay attention to these giant 34-inch tires that are for a certain truck. Instead, pay attention to these right here. You know what these are? These are $400 wheels and tires with Ventus V12 Evo 2s. And who makes these? Hankook makes these, and these are factory Mustang GT wheels in very good condition. That's right. So I already thought ahead. I found these on Facebook Marketplace for 400 bucks. And these Goodyear Wranglers, these massive tires are going on one of my 3 trucks. The third truck isn't here yet. The Raptor has not arrived yet, but I got these for 800 bucks. Wheels and tires ready to go for $800. And I think you guys can probably figure out which one they go on. So why don't I unload these real quick, and maybe we can swap those Mustang wheels over real fast and take it out for another drive. Well, what is going on in here? We got the police car. I forgot that I still got some work to do to this one. And I guess I forgot about this one too, didn't I? Oops. Did it finish? Uh-oh. Nope. Not only did it not finish, it failed miserably. So we can take these off. I was hoping to bring the battery back in this, but sometimes they're just a little bit too far gone, guys. And that may just be the case with that battery. But when all else fails, break out the big guns. You know what I mean? We'll try to save it with this one. See if this does any good. We'll put a charge on it, and it can charge for a couple days. Yes, I've still got this one. These wheels and tires are totally screwed. I'm kind of hoping that I can take the wheels off the Mustang that are currently on it, even though they suck, and put them on, because at least those wheels move. You know what I mean? These are flat. These are done. Just temporarily, I'd like to put the Mustang wheels on here while we try to get this car running, because the goal is to get it running and driving. I've already ordered parts from Rock Auto. I'm here to tell you, man, the fuel pump for these, insane. It's like $276 on AutoZone's website. Rock Auto, the same price, or the same part, cost me like $107. Yeah, so we're waiting on the parts. I still haven't figured out if these are going to fit. We're going to have to find that out at some point, because I'd prefer to put the police wheels on, but these are off of like an 05, and this is a 98, if I remember correctly. So while that's trying to get the battery back going, I am going to grab my jack I found the part that I need for this. The part for the carburetor, the adapter kit that I need to put a new Del Soto, I think, carburetor on this. I found the adapter and some other parts, and it's on its way. So this thing will be coming up soon. My grandpa's 94 Jawa Barbetta that he bought brand spanking new in 1994. We're about to really put a little bit into this thing, get it cleaned up. That's going to be a dedicated video. I don't expect many people to be interested in it, but I think it's cool, it's old, and it was my grandfather's. So I'm looking forward to doing that in the near future. And there's the Delorto, sorry, not Del Soto, Delorto carburetor that we're putting on, along with a valve, gas valve, fuel filter, things of that nature. Okay, I got to find my jack and an impact, and we are going to go out there and we're going to try to make that car drivable. All right, I made some progress off camera for you guys, just to save you a lot of time. The trailer's over here where it needs to be. I got my jack, I got my tools, and we are ready. Take a look at this. Look at my new wheels. I like them. I know they're stockers, you know, they're factory. I don't care. I think they look good. And for $400, now the tires are a little older. They're 2018s, and they're Hankook Ventus. But look at the tread on these, man. They may be a little older. These tires are like brand new. Oh yeah, don't look at those. Dang it. I totally slipped. Oh man, yeah. Anyway, these are going on the Mustang, tow hitch for the truck, and finally a drive shaft. So I'm out here working, guys. I got so many cars that need, every one of them needs something. We got the Impala off the trailer. I got a new, this one's crazy. This I had to park outside momentarily while I work on the Crown Vic. But this one is gone, sold. We got the Sunbird sitting here. We got the, this is missing a little panel over here, isn't it? Might want to find that. But this is my new kind of pride and joy, man. This is a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT, obviously a work truck. I need to find the tailgate for it. I found one, but they're like 500 bucks. It's got all kinds of, yeah, that's loud. It's got a big toolbox. It's got a headache rack. I mean, this obviously was a work truck, but this is a nice 4x4 truck. It's got the 10-speed automatic with the Coyote engine in it, and I stole it, I think. It's a $21,000 truck, clean title, good tires, and it looks relatively decent. I picked this up for $8 grand. 8 grand, yeah. And the even better deal is this one that I got for $4,000 or $4,600, whatever it was. Excellent deal so far. But we can't really say that for sure until we get the right wheels and tires and the drive shaft in it. But anyway, I guess it's an honorable mention. The Ford Taurus SHO is still sitting here. The 99 V8 Taurus, the 03 Chevy SSR. This one's, you know, all of these. This is going up next. This is coming up right after that. This one is coming up right after that. So all of these are soon to be gone. And not because I don't love them, just I've got too many cars, I've got other things to do, and I want to bring more cars to the channel. And I got some work to do, guys. If this thing will run and drive well, and it doesn't need a ton of work, I would love to have some fun with this and make it look really, really sweet. Let me get a jack under here, and let's try to get these wheels off and those wheels on. All right, well, it wouldn't be a good video if we didn't run into our first set of issues. Somebody put wheel locks on this car and there's no key. I've gone through the whole car, can't find a key. I have a master key set right here. Guess what? Doesn't fit any of them. Here's what the key looks like. It's got these weird splines, and I've got all kinds of different sizes. The problem is none of them quite fit. You know what I mean? Here's the next biggest size that I got. And boy, it almost looks like it would fit. Almost, but it just doesn't. You know, I don't know, guys. So we're gonna go old school. That's what I did on this wheel. I took an 18. These are 19s. I took an 18 and I beat the living hell out of it, and we'll see if it works. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna try to get the key to work because it's so close to fitting, but it's, see what I mean? It does not. It's so close. It just doesn't fit. So we're gonna take this 18, I'm gonna get it on there, I'm gonna try to, this is what I did on the other one and it worked. You just kind of put a, don't be afraid, beat the hell out of it. And there we go. Now, I know what you're saying. You just ruined an impact socket. I didn't. I'm gonna show you. Check this out. Over here, I got this smaller. So come on, sit up, quit screwing around, it's getting dark. Stick it in your socket like that. Take your hammer and beat it down. Let me see if I can set you guys up so you can watch this go down. All right. So just like this, take your hammer and just, there it goes. Shot right out the bottom. See? I don't need that anymore because I'm not going to put the locking ones back on. Now we can put the other wheel on the car. I'm here to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This heat is for the birds, man. Oklahoma is too damn hot. I'm dying out here. Now, are you ready for the big reveal? Because this is what it's all about right here. I want you to tell me what you think, and then I'm going to show you why the front end was shaking so badly with those old wheels. How about that? There it is. Now those, in my personal opinion, they look right. Man, the car just looks right with these wheels on it. I think anyway. Tell me it doesn't. I love the look of these stock wheels. And for $400, are you kidding me? That's a steal of a deal for tires with that much tread on them. 400 bucks is a great deal. I think the car looks like a Mustang again. Now, here's why I think the front end was going crazy. This is probably why the car felt like it was losing control. Take a look. Take a look at the separation here. But look right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is no good. It's cracked on the side right here too. Yeah, this is one of the front wheels. This was another one. This one looks a lot better. I think the rest of the tires look like they're not too bad, but now we've got to take it out for a spin and see how it does. Let me find the key, and we're gonna see if this ride goes better than the last one. It's getting dark on us. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's get that window up. Oh, air conditioning. Thank you. E-brake off. Please ride like you're supposed to. Oh man, I don't think anything's behind it. All right, here we go. I had planned on getting a lot more done today. This is just the way cars go though. Don't ever make plans when it comes to vehicles. So we're not going to take her on her normal 10-mile ride. I think the e-brake's sticking a little. Hopefully it pops out. We're going to go around the corner just to see. Oh yes, no shake in the steering at all. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the way this car's supposed to ride. Brakes are nice. They work very well. It does need some shocks. Definitely needs some shocks. That's better. Yeah. The suspension sounds good, but I can tell that the shocks and struts are weak on it. Let's turn her around. And let's get this out of the windshield. There we go. All right. Oh, it sounds good. Very responsive. And that steering wheel, not shake. Oops, let me try to stay on the road here. Steering wheel is not shaking at all. So what do you think? 10-mile run in the Floodstang? I already had one, but I guess, oh boy, this thing's, look at that steering wheel. Look at that. I'm trying to keep it straight here. No shaking. That's all it was. Bad tires. 400 bucks. Fixed it. We got to try out the cruise control. We're going to get it on the road up here. We're going to get it up to, well, speed limit 65. We got 3/4 of a tank of gas. I say let's get her up to 65. And let's take her 10 miles. Let's do it. All right, well, here we are. We're going 65 miles an hour. and not a problem. Smooth as silk, guys. I guarantee it's been years since this car has been on the road. And here it is, doing the speed limit, riding solid as can be. This is what I was hoping for, because I think this car deserves some good treatment. I do. I think white is too boring of a color for this car. You see where we're going? You see where we're going with it. I think the white is too boring. It's got black on red interior, and I think the exterior needs to be a nice bright red to match it with this cowl induction hood. Oh, I think it would be absolutely beautiful in a bright red. So comment below and tell me what you think, because as of right now, we can clean this thing up a little bit, send it down to Mako and get a fresh paint job, and it's going to come back looking fire. Now, as far as the drivability, like I said, the steering wheel, I mean, smooth as silk. It doesn't pull one direction or the other. Horn works, air conditioning works. There's the gauges. We do have a check engine light on. I don't know what that's on for. Probably, I'm gonna guess, an oxygen sensor. Maybe it doesn't have cats because the exhaust on this is pretty insane. Let's hit it. Oh yeah. I don't want to tell you how fast I was. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't speeding. We don't speed around here. No, let's set there we go. We'll set the cruise control back. This car, I need to get a set of lug nuts for it. The ones that are on it are kind of rusty and out of shape, and we definitely need a set of factory lug nuts so we can have all 5 on each wheel. But you know, as good old Putin's Fab Shop says, if 4 wouldn't hold it, 5 never would. I think that's the way it goes, right? Yeah, sure. All right, guys, we are almost to our 5-mile stretch, and the way I feel about it, if it can make it 10 miles at interstate speeds, well, then I'm going to say it's probably a good car that just needs a little bit of cosmetic help, and I think we are the people to bring that help and make this car look better than it ever has before. I can have Mako fill in a few of those dings. What did we count, like 5? I can have Mako fill in the 5 dings. Maybe they can put on some hood pins for us. I think they would look really sick as well. Not to mention safe. We want safe. And a fresh coat of paint. And what else is there? It's already got an exhaust. I don't remember if it's got a cold air intake, but if not, we'll put a cold air intake on it. We'll throw a tune on it. Maybe we can even do an E85 tune. I don't know. This car was so cheap that the possibilities are kind of endless on it. Of course, I want some new tint. I love this car. I do. It was such a great deal. You can have so much fun with something like this when all you've got into it's like $4,000. Well, oh, did I do that? Whoopsie. Didn't mean to. Sorry. What do you guys think, man? Take a look at her. You know, an alignment wouldn't hurt, although it doesn't really pull in any direction. It seems to ride just fine with these new tires. I don't like the headlights. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you love them, but I think those headlights look really stupid. I do. So I probably want to go back with some factory headlights. We'll take a look at the tail lights, and we'll see what you guys think of that too. But I think I want to go back with factory tail lights as well. I mean, they're I don't know. I guess they look all right. Yeah, they look all right. What do you guys think? Factory tail lights or these ones? We might keep these. I don't know. I think they look good with red, but you see the paint's kind of, you know, it's dingy, and as far as these goes, I don't even know. Oh wow, that's not even held on. But yeah, we might take these off. That might be the thing to do, is to pull these off. And I don't know, maybe we can clean them up and put them back on again, or maybe we can leave them off. Let's pop the hood real quick, because I forgot whether this has a cold air intake or not. I'm just thrilled to death that all it took to bring this car back to life was an ozone, which was free because I already owned the machine. No, it doesn't have a cold air intake at all. See, that's what I'm talking about. Throw a cold air intake on it and maybe a tune. And maybe that is all it really needs as far as mechanically goes. We got a Servants hood. I'm fairly certain you're supposed to have hood pins on this. I could be wrong though. Definitely drop a comment below and tell me if you think you should have hood pins on one of these. That's fiberglass. That's for sure fiberglass. Anyway, we got a corner light out right there, and I know everybody's going to be like, you don't have a license plate. I know. All right, guys. This has the My Color as well. You can change the colors of the gauges and all of that good stuff. It's got a great sounding radio, traction control. Of course, you can turn that off if you want to have a little bit of fun. I'm really digging this car for the money, guys. Drop your comment below. Tell me what you think. Let's get back on the road. Definitely need some shocks, man. Oh, wow. What a joy. It makes all the sweating worth it, you know what I mean? Heading back into the sunset on the back roads of Oklahoma, cruising in a Mustang GT, listening to that loud exhaust rumble. There's nothing like it, man. I absolutely love what I do for a living. I do. I enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but I'll be honest with you, I've had a lot of jobs that were a hell of a lot harder than this. And it's hard to call it work when it's something you really enjoy doing. Now, seriously though, it is a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved. But man, when things go right, when you take a car that was left for junk and you put it back on the road and you bring it back to life and you let those ponies roam, man, it's all worth it in the end. We've got a few more miles left to go. So as much as I'm enjoying this sunset with you, I think we will just reconvene when we make it back to the house, or when the car leaves us on the side of the road, because that could happen. Well, we are about to pull back up to the house, guys, and yeah, no problems. Check out those gauges. Everything looks good. In fact, I'm getting 27 miles a gallon. That's not bad. Over the last few miles, now I haven't been hammering on it. I've just been driving it normally, like I would any other car, not beating on it or anything. But yeah, 27 miles a gallon, that's kind of hard to beat, guys. I can't believe it. I am so happy with this car. Yeah. Okay, well, that was fun. The car smells good. I can stand being in it. It runs and drives great, and I think for $4,000, I frickin' stole it. Well, guys, it's officially dark. I don't know how it's coming out on video, but the new DJI Osmo Action 4 absolutely kills it at nighttime. In fact, on the screen, it still looks like daytime, but it's relatively dark out here. So I didn't get to get the Audi S4 up on Copart today. I'll have to do that tomorrow, I guess. But the Mustang is finished for tonight. I didn't get a chance to do anything with the 2014 F-150. I've got the drive shaft. I've got new wheels and tires. That video is coming soon, and then we can take it for a proper drive and hopefully start putting the interior back together in the next video of the F-150. So stay tuned for that. The Impala, well, nothing new there. It's just a great car that hopefully soon I'll be driving again. This one, I told you earlier, I got it for super cheap, and there is a reason for it. I'm not quite sure yet. Well, hi, Roxy. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing, baby? What you doing? You got tired of being in that air-conditioned house? Ready to come outside? Yeah, he's ready to come outside. This one supposedly has some kind of very serious mechanical damage, so stay tuned for that video. That's apparently why I got it so cheap. I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet, but I do know that if I were to keep this truck, I would probably want to go ahead and remove this toolbox. I don't know. I don't even know if it came with keys. I don't think it did for the toolbox. I probably want to remove this toolbox, remove that toolbox, remove these metal plates from the bed, rip that thing out, put a bed liner in it, get a tailgate. Tailgate for this is like $500. Yeah, and then probably another $250 for the bed liner. I'll probably keep the headache rack. I do kind of like the headache rack. But anyway, stay tuned for this. A lot of that's going to depend on whether this thing has serious engine damage or not. And then I told you already, I've got a Raptor on the way. Supposedly it has some serious mechanical damage as well, which is why I got it so cheap. So you know how I do. I like to buy the things that are kind of the high risk, mechanically damaged type of stuff. And for the most part, I usually win on them. Normally when I take a chance on something that says it's mechanically damaged, I get it and it's not actually mechanically damaged. Now, eventually we are going to lose on one. It's going to happen, but so far I guess I've just been very, very lucky, or maybe I'm just that good. No, I'm not. I've just been very, very lucky. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Mustang. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think about the stock wheels going on that car. I think it made the car look so much better. And also tell me what you think about swapping out the headlights for factory headlights, swapping out the taillights for factory taillights, or leaving them. I'm not leaving the headlights. And then painting it red, like a similar color red, or just maybe just a really bright red. I really want to know what you guys think. If you guys are up for it, and if the video gets the views and you hit the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, you could save this Mustang. Share the video, hit the thumbs up button, drop comments below, tell me what you think. If you guys do that, then we'll send it down the road and we will make this thing look absolutely sick. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time to watch this video. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.